Sup, nerd? So the other day, I picked up this pedal from Flipside Music in Denver. It's called the Herculean Deluxe Overdrive made by Mythos Pedals, and I thought to myself, Zach, you look like a Greek god, shouldn't you sound like one too? I couldn't agree with myself more, so I brought it home, twisted some knobs, ew, and I thought the tone was cool enough to share, so I hope you dig it. Also, I'm Zach, welcome to Audibly Dumb, homie. God knows the world needs more overdrive pedals. I can feel what you're thinking right now. Let me guess, it's transparent, it sounds just like your amp, God, it's so natural. Well, yeah, it is. Shut up, dude. There's been pedals made like it before, and there will be pedals made like it in the future. And you'll buy them because capitalistic materialism is gas, plus your audience, aka your mom, nerd, can clearly tell the difference between all of them. Now, as much as I'd love to say, hey, this is how I got my tone, and if you twist the knobs the same way, so will you. Well, that just ain't the case, dog. We got different amps, different guitars, different playing styles, different rooms, and have a different cat watching our every move. Say hi, Jax. So instead of guaranteeing results, I'm just gonna show you what I did up here to get my sound, and if you like it, you can get the pedal and fiddle with it yourself, homie. Now, this is basically two pedals in one. You have the Mythos Hercules on one side and the Mythos Runestone on the other. You can basically draw a line right down the center of the pedal, dividing it into two. On the left side, you've got the Hercules. Clarity and bass are basically treble and bass contours. And then on the right side, you have a voice knob, which is essentially a treble contour. And the switch that you see right there is basically which direction do you want the signal chain going, left or right. One direction boosts one pedal into the other, and if you flip the switch, it reverses it in the chain. You get the point. So right now I've got this pedal going through the effects loop of my Helix going to the front end of my Fender Princeton. It's pretty fire what it does on its own, but when you combine it with some effects in the Helix, well, by golly, it's just swell. Check it, dweebs. Everything starts here with the controls at noon. I wanted to start with a nice light drive, so what I found was if I take the level and I dial it back actually quite a substantial amount, drive, just goose it a little bit, and then the voice knob, again, it's just twisted slightly above noon. I can take this glorious clean Fender Princeton sound and give it just a wee bit of crunch. I'm sorry, but that sounds absolutely delish! If that tone was a dish on Iron Chef America, Gordon Ramsay would be handing me a golden apron or whatever right now. Now on the left side, I found the bass to be a little bit boomy in my space with my Princeton. Or my 30-year-old ears are actually going to shit and I'm compensating. Regardless, bass gets turned down just a smidge, clarity gets turned up just a smidge, and the level and drive controls are almost identical to the Runestone side of the pedal. Add some delay and reverb to that, bro? When I play this in my basement, it feels like I'm ripping a roaring, soaring word that ends in oring blues rock solo at Royal Albert Hall. And lastly, if you put both pedals on at the same time, you're either going to saturate the distortion even more, or you're going to boost the level like you're going for a solo while adding just a little bit of hair. And then here's one tone right after the other. God, this pedal fucks, man. Whether it's going through the front end of a tube amp or it's feeding the most model of modeling modelers, this thing sounds fire. Fantastic work, Mythos pedals. You did a great job at almost making me spend money. Stop affecting my finances, Mythos. Also, again, shout out to Flipside Music for letting me borrow this thing. I am not an affiliate and I do not get paid for this. Flipside is just a dope local music store that lets me babysit gear to make videos with. And this pedal is actually for sale, so if you give them a call, make sure you mention the channel. They'll treat you like family at checkout. My name is Zach. This has been Audibly Dumb. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, if I say something's cool, it's 'cause it fucking is.